I grew up in a house with a really confusing childhood. Three men lived in the house. One I called Dad, one was on the birth certificate and the other one was supposed to be my dad. It was a bit crazy. Mum used to drink a lot of gin and she always had people in the house, and I didn't have a bedroom growing up, so I couldn't go to bed when all the people were there. I used to have to wait until they'd all gone home and stuff, so it was always after midnight before I went to sleep. It was just a mad time. Mum got leukemia and died when I was like 14, so I left home, left school and just met an older crowd really. It was time of like the rave scene and a lot of people were taking E's and acid and stuff. I met a man who I thought would look after me because he had a bit of a reputation for being a bit of a hard case, if you like. He ended up being really violent. I was stabbed 3 times, broken jaw, teeth knocked out, loads of other stuff. I eventually got away from him, met another lad, ended up in another violent relationship. He set a dog on me numerous times, nearly lost my arm. I had 75 hospital admissions with where I'd been beaten up, from everything from the stabbing, as I said, to broken noses. I was just an absolute mess with anxiety, depression, couldn't leave the house, just broken really. All the times that bad things have happened in my life, I seem to like an ostrich, just bury my head in the sand and pretend it hadn't happened. So I never ever dealt with anything from Mum dying to the assaults and all the violence I was in. And I was just an absolute broken mess, suicidal. It was, I don't know, I just had no sense of self-worth. It was just the end really, and I just got on my knees in the flat and just prayed to God and said, please God, if you're there, will you help me? And I remembered the story of someone told me this lad had changed his life around while in jail, Shane, and I just thought, right, I'm going to message him. He said, look, my life's spiraled out of control. I know I need to go in the direction of Jesus, but I can't go in the church because I sell drugs. And he said, come to Middlesbrough Lighthouse. And our first night I went in, I was like that panicky and panic attacks. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks of going, I accepted prayer. And I just knew that I'd been free from all this stuff that had hurt me in the past. And I went home and flushed the drugs down the toilet. And then just the anxiety went and the depression went straight away. It's like I woke up to a brand new world, and it was like seeing it all brand new for the first time as well. And I just felt like I was worth something. All this depression went. I had a bit in me from these people that had hurt me. Eventually managed to forgive them all, which has set me free inside. I feel like at peace now. So I don't have any like animosity or anything towards them. But before I had a lot of bitterness, and all that's gone. And just I feel like the best I've ever felt in how many years? 43 years. I can honestly say it's the first time I've ever felt happy. Because of my terrible taste in men in the past, Tony Grange, who's leader of the Eden team in the East Side, I said he's going to pick my husband and he's going to give me away as well. And I sent him a Father's Day card this year and said thanks for introducing me to my Heavenly Father, because I wouldn't have known him if it hadn't been for these. So.